I built a puzzle map for my friend Skeppy and he got 100 kids to play it. Here's what I did to make that happen. Now, around the time that I made the first puzzle map for Skeppy, he posted this poll on his YouTube channel. I personally thought it could be kinda cool to combine the idea of puzzle maps with his 100 kids series. Skeppy seemed to like the idea as well, so I started making it. Now, you might think that it's simple. Just build a puzzle map, put it on a server, and let 100 kids join. And yeah, in theory, that would work. But if a map wasn't designed for multiple people, it probably won't work well for multiple people. Here, I'll show a funny glitch that me and my friends found when playtesting the map for my previous video. Remember this puzzle? If you step on the grass or moss, you take damage. Now, the way I made this work is it checks if someone is in this area in adventure mode and standing on the grass. And then it'll look for people in that area that are in adventure mode and it'll damage them. Now, the problem is it doesn't check if they're standing on the grass anymore. So that means if you get two people in here and one of them steps on the grass, you'll both take damage. This is probably not that difficult to fix, but I do have to think about these things now. Also, I mentioned in my last video that this mirror puzzle caused some lag on my server. Now, that's fine when there's barely anyone on, but with 100 players, I think it would have been horrible. So that's why I decided to stop using command blocks. Actually, that's not completely true. I still use a few command blocks here and there, but this map barely uses any command blocks. So in that case, you might be wondering, how does it work then? The answer is good old plugins. Yeah, so I actually coded a plugin for this server so I could use that instead of command blocks. I didn't code everything, but I did code most of the important stuff. The problem is, most of it is kind of boring, like the /gm command, because I'm too lazy to type out /game mode. There are a few special things that I was able to do with the plugin though. First of all, I added the deadly red carpets again. So if you're ever in a Skeppy event, you might want to stay away from those. I also added freezing water. This stuff is deadly and I'm actually kind of proud of it. It uses the new freezing effect you get when you step in powdered snow. But the main thing you might have noticed are these weird colors. This isn't a resource pack and I didn't use a plugin to make this. This actually uses Mojang's own data packs. Apparently you can use data packs to make custom biomes, and apparently this works completely fine in multiplayer too. I made two custom biomes. The first one I just called PDL, and that's the base for this flat world. It has magenta grass and green water because I thought it looked cool. Now for the puzzle map we planned it to have a winter theme, so I called the other biome that I made Winter. It makes the grass and water light blue and the sky dark blue. I don't know, I kinda like it. It gives a nice and wintry feel to the map. Also, in the winter biome, I made the water fog color white, which looks like this. Now I think that is pretty cool. Get it? Because it's cold? Yeah, okay, never mind. Now, if you've seen my other video about the glitch that lets you change the color of the sky in Minecraft, you might be surprised that the sky color is actually one of the values you can change. And I was pretty surprised about this too. In my video, I was pretty bummed that the bug that I was using to change the color of the sky was fixed in 1.17. Now, everything I just showed you works on vanilla Minecraft without any mods. I tested it on versions 1.8 all the way up to 1.16.5. Sadly though, this has been fixed in 1.17. But apparently these custom biomes have been a thing all the way since 1.16, so that's awesome. I want to mention my friend HPF. He's been helping me with the puzzles and he originally told me about the custom biomes. He also coded me a plugin that lets me slide blocks. His plugin adds a command similar to the /fill command in Minecraft, the /slide command. The command lets me specify a region, direction, speed and some other stuff, and then it will slide those blocks in that direction. He called the plugin elevators, which is kind of funny because this works for almost all purposes except for elevators. If you're standing on these blocks and they're moving up, you just fall through them. Even though elevators might not work, this plugin still makes things so much easier for me. Normally, moving platforms can take me hours to make, but I was able to use this plugin to make this hole in the wall game in like 5 minutes or something. It's definitely a huge improvement. Now, there were a few oversights or bloopers or whatever you want to call them during the event. For example, I didn't disable join and leave messages. Now, in my defense, I personally thought it would be kind of cool to show them, because I've played in events like these before, and from a viewer perspective, it's the absolute coolest thing ever to see yourself in the video. And then when you get older, every once in a while, you go back to that video years in the future, and you just look back at how much simpler those times were. I think that is what makes events like these fun. If I was a player, I probably couldn't care less about some random ice path with red carpets. But the fact that you were there to walk that path and meet someone who you've been watching for ages, I think that is what actually makes these things special. But yeah, I do agree the messages could get annoying, so I'll make it so they can be disabled. Sorry. Now, if you've watched the video that Skeppy made about this map, or if you've actually played in the event, you might have actually not noticed those join and leave messages. And there's a pretty good reason for that. Somehow, something went wrong with Skeppy's recording and the footage wasn't really usable anymore. So instead, he actually did the whole event again, which gave me some extra time to disable the messages. One thing I should mention though is that I actually edited most of this video before I was even aware that he was going to redo it. So most of the footage you've seen during this video was part of the first time Skeppy did the event. At first, I was kinda sad that it didn't work out the first time, but the second time actually went way better. Unlike the first time, BadBoyHalo was there and they both had their duck skins on. The whole event also just ran much more smoothly than the first time, because I already knew exactly what was going to happen. Also, after they wrapped up the video, they stayed on the server and we had a bit of an after party. The hole in the wall game was a huge success, so Bad made a redstone contraption to make it work automatically. This might honestly be my favorite part of the event, because I can actually do stuff. Usually they ask me to be in spectator mode because it would be weird to like see me flying around in the video, but after they're done recording, I can do whatever I want. I gave some people creative mode, I got on my Skeppy account, and I had fun with the people who stayed. I am definitely going to work on more events if Skeppy wants me to. He already recorded some other videos on my server, so who knows, hopefully he'll let me keep making them. If you want a chance to join these events, I do my best to give updates on my Twitter, so make sure to follow me on there. Also, make sure to subscribe if you like things like these, and thank you so much for watching.